Hello guys, Gorencroft here, welcome back on the ZappedRealm. It is incredibly hot today in Holland and stuff, so I'm going to try to keep my intro and stuff and everything short. I'm going to try to do a lot this episode, but not talk a lot because I want to keep my fan on, but having this sound in the recording constantly, it's not going to work out very well. So we're just gonna go. I'm gonna show you something that I've done off camera, because I've been in the Nether a lot. Oh yeah, there was a creeper here that exploded. That wasn't very nice of him. But I basically started digging this way south to see if I could make some random portals everywhere and find a place for my base. And I didn't find what I was looking for, but I found a pretty neat area. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna settle down there. I'm gonna make some ID. Okay, that's not very nice. Let's plug that up and get rid of the fire. Alright, this is the dangerous part. Run for your lives. Okay. So yeah, I eventually found a part where I could settle down, I think. It seems pretty okay. It's not in a roofed forest biome. It is definitely got mountains, but we're not going to do anything with those mountains. We're just going to have a look what we can do. I do want to use the same design, but this is the area. And this is kind of where I want to have the center point of the base. So this is where the tower will be. And then we can branch out in all four directions. Over there, 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 and there. And we can see what we can do with it, because this area does look pretty neat. We got mountains surrounding us. And then we got a incredibly large plains biome. Like, really, this goes on for a long time. So if we want to do something with horses, we can definitely do that here. This is a great place for that. And then we can make our beautiful mansion kind of area here. We might be even, if we really want to start to go into the aesthetics and stuff, we can make a boat over here with a dock. I think it will be pretty freaking cool. So yeah, I took all my stuff, took an ender chest with even more stuff. Well, I didn't take all my stuff, that's gonna come later, but this is what we got now, so I can kind of get started on building. I don't have any dark oak wood, so we're gonna have to plant down some of the dark oak trees, because we are gonna need dark oak. It's in the design of the house. I want to use dark oak because it looks alright. Like if you use every time I use oak trees as the support beams for a house, I use spruce wood on the roof to make the stairs and stuff, and support beams for that because they match. And when I use spruce wood logs, then I use dark oak stairs and stuff because they match a little bit color wise. Like spruce wood's dark, dark oak is kind of the same kind of dark. And wow, one grew already. That is amazingly quickly. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna kind of lay out how big I want my tower to be, but for that I'm gonna need to do a lot of testing in a testing world, like see, because I already told I wanted to make that overworld gold farm below the base. So I'm gonna have to design that and see how I can make it work. So I'll see you guys in a couple of seconds for you, but probably a long time for me. Might even be after Minecon that you'll see me back, so goodbye. Do you like my sword, my diamond sword? You cannot afford a diamond sword, because I bought yours, cause you're a penis.
You wanna face me?
Face me, fool. Alright, so I am back from Minecon, and my god, it was amazing. So here's some footage that's shown right now of me moving all of the items from the chests in the spawn town place to where our base is going to be. And yeah, Minecon, it was an experience, most definitely. So I'm very glad that there was actually an app you could download with a guidebook. Plane, hey, plane, shut up, you plane. And so now I can just look at my schedule and see where I have kind of been and not been, and let's just kind of talk over what I have and maybe have not done. And it was very exciting. I was so happy. We're going to Minecon. And then like planes were a little bit weird. Like I've never been on a plane. This was my first plane flight. Luckily it was only an hour, but I felt a little bit like woozy or like floaty in the plane. It was a bit weird. But yeah, and then we got on we came like we landed and we went on the train, and trains were horrendous. I really hate public transport. Like I'm never. I guess one of the reasons for me never to go back to Britain, because the public transport was such a mess. It was horrible. But then we like tried to find some dinner. We had a hotel in Barking, which of course not trying to be racist, but I feel like 90% of the people there were black. Once again, not trying to be racist, but it was kind of noticed that. I noticed that a little bit. Like in the KFC, I feel like we were the only white people there for about half an hour long. So, but that's not important. Like we just had dinner at the KFC. Never been to a KFC before either, so trying out new things. But yeah, that was alright. And we just ate something there, and we went back to the hotel, went to sleep, and then the next morning we went to Minecon, and then trains were horrible. Like we missed our first train because people just wouldn't go out of the way, because they were just like the entire cabin was just plugged up, and we couldn't enter because people were just plugging it up. Like we just couldn't enter because they didn't move. So yeah, we had to wait for like 15 minutes next train, and we got lost because like an important line between Barking and I think Westham or Canning Town, I don't know, it was closed due to maintenance or something, so we had to take like this weird route and stuff, and we just couldn't find it. But eventually we were at Minecon, got our ticket, and went inside, and it was pretty weird. The opening ceremony was awesome. It started off great with an animation, which is now up to see on the channel, so that's good. But they started showing a couple of things, and we were like, this is a opening ceremony, why aren't you making us excited? But it wasn't super. And then yeah, we just started walking around a bit trying to find some YouTubers, which was hard, and we got like we were a little bit sad after the first day, and the highlight was Creativity with Redstone. Was a great panel, but the problems were like YouTubers were like almost unreachable, especially the Minecraft. We were like in line for the story mode, and while we were in line, the Minecrafters tweeted like, we're signing out at the meet and greet area. We left the line for story mode, which we were almost in front of, went to the meet and greet area only to find out that it was closed. So we tried to go back in line for the story mode, but that was also closed because it was full. So we just had to walk around for another hour or two. So we were like really sad and like, did we really pay money for this? And oh god, it sucks. And we eventually did get like Dockham's autograph and Mumbo's, but like Mumbo was incredibly crowded. Like people were just swarming him because he's pretty popular. He didn't expect that, but yeah, then it was like the evening entertainment live show, which was pretty cool, although we were kind of sitting there like, what the hell does this have to do with Minecraft? It's just a couple of people dancing here, and that was it. But you know, it was alright, it was fun. And we eventually, like, they started throwing these balloons into the audience, and everyone was punching them all over the place, and the guy sitting next to us eventually caught one, so he had it sitting on his lap. And then Niels caught one, but I punched it out of his hands twice. And eventually he got one, I didn't punch it away. And he also had a balloon. And eventually I also got a balloon. So we were just sitting there, 3 balloons in a row. And those things were like all... when the bass, like, drums, I don't know how you say that. But the entire balloon shaked, and it was really... It felt weird, but I loved it. It was awesome. That was really funny. And after the live show we actually saw Cube Hamster just standing somewhere talking to a couple of people. So we got his autograph and talked to him a bit. After we were done talking to him, we were like, wait, he's Dutch. We could have just talked Dutch to him. Why were we talking English? We kind of facepalmed, but you know, it was fun. It was good chat. It was very nice of like they're just people, you know. They're not like, I'm busy, you can't talk to me. But they're just like, hey, come talk. I mean, that's really cool. So yeah, eventually you got, then the next day came, you know, we went home. We kind of got lost again because of that line being out that I talked about earlier. And then we got back to the hotel next morning. We went back to Excel, and man, Sunday made up for everything that went wrong on Saturday, because were a lot of downs on Saturday, but Sunday was the most amazing day of my life, really. So we went, we came there, started walking around, met a couple of people. I think we met like Beef, if I'm not mistaken, and like OMG Chad and people like that. But the best part came when we went to the upcoming features panel. So the Minecraft team was going to talk about 1.9 new features, and we sat down somewhere, like on a seat, like, how do you call that again, like next to the path, next to the walking path, so that if we would want to leave, we could just leave. And then I saw a tweet, and here's a picture of that tweet that Impulse SV sent out, and he was like, we just sat down for the upcoming features panel. And I was like, where is that? So I was just looking at like his perspective on the screen and was like, there they are. I saw them. There was no one sitting next to them, so we just stood up. We went over there, and we were like, oh, can we sit over here? And they were like, yeah, fine, it's awesome. And we pretty much talked to like Tango Tech and Impulse SV for about an hour, so during the panel, kind of just talking about what they thought they were going to announce and what their opinions was, like, while they were announcing it and stuff. It was so awesome. I eventually, like, after the panel, took a selfie. The most amazing selfie. Here it is. Most amazing selfie in the world. It was so awesome. Like, we laughed. It was really cool, and yeah, it was just fun. You know, I started talking with Tango, like, what if they're going to announce like a new mechanic to villages? It's going to change everything again. You're going to have to make a new iron farm. You know, it was really, really quite funny, and I really enjoyed sitting next to Tango. Like, it was awesome. So yeah, pretty much the whole Hermitcraft crew was there. So we got like Tango, Impulse, False, and Sark, their autographs, and kind of stalked them while they were leaving the main stage where the panel was. And then we just continued talking to them, and Mama was there as well, without like thousands of people surrounding him, so we could just have a nice chat with Mama as well, and which was, you know, cool. I talked about him about something that I've told him many times before during his live streams, like I donate him and I say like, you should totally do this, and he's always like, yeah, and he doesn't do it or something. I know, I talked to him about, like, I once gave him the idea. He was making an ice cavern, and I said, you should totally just put like a guardian inside ice in your wall, and it would be the most awesome thing ever. And he was like, yeah, that would be the most awesome thing ever. And now he was like that again. He was like, oh yeah, XB Crafted is selling guardians, isn't he? And I was like, yeah. So you should totally do that, and he might in the future. That would be awesome. And yeah, that's that. And then we just walked around a bit, met some of the Minecrackers, and sadly no Sefbling. I really wanted his autograph, but no, he was like, if you look at his schedule, it's just a mess. He's just everywhere he had to be. And yeah, the Minecraft crew panel was pretty cool. And they ended off with like a little mini game about superheroes, which was a lot of fun. And after that, they said they were going to go to their booth and do signings. We were like in front of the row, which eventually got like so long that they had to move outside and stuff, and we were in front of that row, but they weren't coming, and we were just like, shit, we have to leave, we have to catch our plane, because our plane was like going to be there at 6 p.m. We were like, dang it, we have to leave, where are they, and I'm being called. So yeah, we were just sitting there being like, where are they, we need to leave, because our plane was leaving at 6 p.m. I think. Yeah, I think it was 6 p.m. the plane had to leave, so we didn't want to be late for our plane, so we just sitting there like, please come right now, and they didn't. We just had to leave. We really we were afraid we wouldn't catch our plane in time, so no mind crackers. So we kind of missed out on, like, I really wanted Aurelian, Good, and Sefling's autograph still, but sadly didn't happen. But I still got a lot of other ones now. Like, I got it on a diamond sword. A lot of people were doing that. I found it a very good idea, so we did it as well, and I hung it up on the wall. Here's a picture of that. Although almost couldn't do that because at the airport people were like the people that were being huge, just dicks. I'm gonna say that because they weren't letting the swords through the the hand baggage checking desk. I don't know. They didn't allow for the swords to go in your hand baggage, so we had to like do something else and throw it in somewhere else, and yeah, we almost didn't have our swords to take home, and that would have sucked because they were, one, 20 pounds, which is a lot, and two, those autographs are worth more than any money ever. So like, hate apples. They kind of ruined my day there, but you know, it was fun. We had a lot of fun. I'm glad I went to Minecon. So cape, still don't have that, but it should be coming. It's an iron golem, and it looks pretty neat, I think. I hope it looks good on my on my skin, or else I'm gonna have to change that. But I'm happy with the cape and with everything, and yeah, let's do something else for the rest of the episode. We have like 6 minutes left in the episode itself, so I'm going to start working a little bit on the exterior of the base, and we can kind of start making the actual base. So I'm gonna like lay down the foundations and some support beams and stuff, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so back recording on the server, actually live action footage instead of me talking over a speed up. I've made the progress that I said I was going to make, pretty much. I'm now putting on the couple of final touches, I guess you could say. So what we got all the way around is this. I've done that on all sides. On this side we're actually standing on, you can see I already have this ceiling. Also been putting in some windows, and oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, why? No! Hate those things. Well, I was gonna dig this area out anyway, so it kinda helped. But I'm gonna have to light this area up, because now there's a roof on it. Of course, it doesn't matter if it's night or not. I'm almost dead even. That guy blasted me. I think my pants have... Huh. Oh wait, yeah, they have 3 hits. I couldn't see. They have 3 hits left. That I was gonna get, like, I've got glowstone over there, but I kind of just want torches. So I have some good news, actually. Like, the lack of videos lately was of course because I told that to learn for school and stuff, because I wanted to pass this year, and I did. I actually got some decent grades out of it, and I am going to pass on to the next year, and it's gonna be great, you know. I didn't fail, so that's good. Now next Wednesday I'm gonna have the chance to kind of redo 2 tests or exams even. So I'm gonna do that, of course, and I do want to kind of learn for those. I got 2 rather low grades for some tests. Actually I have 3, but I can only redo 2. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, over here I got kind of this designated area for spruce trees. Over there is my designated area for dark oak trees, and over here I've got this. I'm now currently, I got the on my other screen I have actually the other side of this. So I'm kind of just working out how it's going to have to look. And let's see, over here, this is on the bottom. That's not very clear to see. Wait, there's nothing here. I'm actually gonna have to stack up to about, what is that? I think this height. No, this height. I think if I look at it like that, it does look like this is kind of the height I want it at. And then I'm gonna need these blocks. I'm gonna put. I really need to look at this well. I took kind of a stupid picture because it's nighttime in the world, but I think this is it, and we can move along up. There we go. Here we have a look at it. So yeah, it's like that. Then this is a full block. And you got a slab and not a stair. Alright, so instead of the stair over there we need a slab, and then we need a stair, and then it's alright. So let's do that. By the way, I've been noticing a little bit of weird background noise in a lot of my videos, and I think I found out what it is. I just haven't found out a way to fix it as of yet. It's basically when I'm like typing or something, my keyboard, of course I'm vibrating the table which the microphone is connected to, and the microphone starts bobbing a little bit, and then it starts making a little bit of noise, and then it catches up that noise and it makes a weird noise in the background. And I have not yet found a way to fix that. I've been looking into it a little bit already, but can't see anything. This is not right, because now there just needs to be a single block, then a stair, another stair over there, then 2 blocks. It's getting nighttime already, but it's fine. One other block, full block stair with a regular stair, and then a slab on top, and that's it. And we need to mirror that on the other side, and it will be fine. Ow. But I'm gonna have to sleep real quickly, hopefully without dying, because I'm just jumping off of everywhere. And bed. I wonder what happens if you jump into a bed before you hit the ground. Will you take fall damage when you get out of the bed? It is still dark here. Too dark. Night. Yeah, what are you guys thinking about this, by the way? Maybe I should probably. I accidentally made like regular glass panels. I forgot to stain them. So what color would go good on these? That's question 1. Or should I just do something completely different? So I kind of want something like this, because I feel like it looks pretty good. But I feel like there's too many of them, for one. And that I might have to go with a different color scheme. I probably should go with just this one and that one. And I'll probably put carpet with glowstone underneath on the floor. But what color would I make the thing? Magenta? Maybe orange? There's a lot of possibilities. But of course keep in mind gold farm, overworld gold farm, so nether portals and gold. That's the theme we are going for. So yeah, I'm gonna make that wooden thing on all the beams, including these ones. Then we can kind of start planning out how the tower is gonna look, and that will be cool. So yeah, the nether brick that's going to go form the rest of the roof, like in these parts. So anywhere that's not that. The nether brick, I kind of know how I'm going to get it. There's going to be a lot of work, also involving a lot of enchanting. I'm planning on making a nether quarry right outside of my portal, which is on top of a nether fortress. So if we make a nether quarry over there, we will eventually clear out a very large area around the fortress, kind of making it very likely to spawn mobs, including wither skeletons, and we can make a highly efficient wither farm there. But a nether quarry is very dangerous and stuff, of course, so I kind of need a lot of potions and a lot of pickaxes, because we need like efficiency 3 or something, at least, in order to mine the netherrack. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of enchanting for that. I'm happy I got this axe now. It's got efficiency 5 silk touch 1. I combined an efficiency 4 silk touch 1 and my old efficiency 3 unbreaking 4, because it was almost dead. And now I got this sweet axe, good to cut down all these trees that I need. Kind of did take the 2 kind of annoying trees to get, because I need the staircase up and then mine it down again. But it works, like especially the spruce wood gives you a lot of logs, so I'm glad I used that for the actual log part. Because, you know, run out of logs for a section and just mine 2 of these trees and you're good to go for another well. So that's all working out. But anyway, I think, sorry about that, I closed my window. But I think that will be it for this episode. In the next episode I hope to have most of this done, and then we can start seeing if we can do like the beginning of the tower. Maybe we can start digging out an underground area, because I haven't explained that yet. Over here, because I want to make the same chest room as last season, because I think it worked pretty well for us. I want to make it in this base as well, but it doesn't really, I don't think it's going to fit in these wings. I'm calling them wings right now. So since they're not going to fit in, I'm going to have to make it underground. which is good because then we just have plenty of room for all the redstone, and we can expand it if we need to without having to build an entire new wing or something. So I'm just gonna dig out this area, you know, and we're gonna make the chest room down there. And the good thing about the chest room I have in mind is that we can just make it and we can automate it later. It's really nice. I really like the design I came up with the last season. Gonna have to rewatch my old episodes to see if I can still remember how to build it, because I don't have the world save anymore. Sad me. But yeah, we'll all see about that. It's gonna be cool, and in the next episode we'll see what we'll do. We'll either start working on a tower and the roof, or we'll start digging out the area on the there and on the here and stuff like that. So goodbye.